Guess what? If you want more out of life, you gotta become more. Oh, yes, you do. If you want a better life, well, you gotta become better. A better version of you. How does that happen? How do you switch up? How do you get from being stuck to unstuck and living a better life, doing better things? You have to focus on what matters. You have to ask yourself what matters. What matters? What are your priorities? And so many of us, we take better care of our cars than we do of our bodies. Think about it. You wouldn't put the wrong gas in your vehicle, but why are you putting the wrong gas and the wrong fuel in your body? Why? Why is that acceptable to you? I know it used to be acceptable for me. I know I still battle. I still battle with that. The cravings, eating things that garbage in, garbage out. What you ate yesterday, what you thought yesterday, what you did yesterday. This much is the result of your day today, how you're feeling. And you think about it over the course of time, right? Because not one action is going to totally transform your life. It's a compounding effect. Little by little, each and every day, you start to make the adjustments. And it starts by asking yourself, what do you want? You also need to figure out what matters to you. And the sad thing is there's a lot of people right now, are you one of them, that's totally given up, that nothing matters, nothing matters. And I think that that's even just a trauma response, if you ask me. What is a trauma response, you ask? Right? It's the fact that you have emotional wounds at the subconscious level. And because of the circumstances of your life, your response to adversity, to challenges, to even success, improvement of your life triggers a response that's based in trauma that's meant to protect you, to keep you safe. But it doesn't keep you safe. It actually keeps you complacent. It's not really, it's like the lowest form of survival. Your trauma responses. And yet it's happening without you really thinking about it. You really have given up your decision-making abilities. Like, you feel a certain way, and so then you make a decision based on, oh, I don't feel good. I don't feel like working out. I don't feel like eating healthy. I don't feel like going to the store and buying healthy ingredients. I don't feel like downloading the Results Kill Excuses app and spending over a month working on improving myself. I don't feel like it. And then so we make decisions. I'm not going to do that. I don't feel like exercising after a hard day's work. So we make a decision, I'm not going to exercise. Right? I don't feel like looking at my money and learning about financial literacy so that I can learn how to help keep more money and not just keep spending money and losing money and seeing my money disappear. So I make a decision that I'm just going to keep getting by and doing my best. But are you really doing your best, or is this just survival at the lowest level? And you're not alone. If that's how you're living, my heart goes out to you. I send you strength, love, and some inspiration to know that there is a better way, that you can do it. And here's the beautiful thing is you ain't got to do it alone. But you have to be willing to put some work in on yourself, to invest on you. What do you think self-improvement is? You look at areas of your life. Most of us are scared to look in the mirror. Because once you start looking in the mirror, you're going to say, oh, well, I've definitely aged. I've added all this weight, all this visceral fat, right? Which is a composition of little decisions made over an extended period of time. You let yourself go for far too long. And so self-improvement is saying, okay, I'm looking in the mirror and there's areas of my life that I can improve, that I want to improve, that matter to me. If it matters to you, you will make improvements. And not the decisions you make today will improve your life this much, a tiny little bit, just a tiny little bit. But then the next day it's a little more, and the next day it's a little more, and the following day and another day and another day. And then let's say you screw up for a day and you go back here, and then another day, another day, another day, another day, a month, a year, and you start to really have traction, momentum, and growth. You really get to see the fruits of your labor. That's the most beautiful thing. That is the most incredible invitation that I give you with this self-improvement, self-development, self-discovery process, is that you absolutely 100% guaranteed over the course of time with consistency and commitment and action, you will actually see improvement. You will see results. But most people in this day and age, guess what? It's all about now. I want the results now. I want to be rich now. I want to be healthy now. Where's the magic pills? Where's the magic tricks? And it's just quick and easy, which is total counterintuitive to the results kill excuses mantra mindset of if it was easy, it wouldn't be worth it. You have to learn how to strengthen your mindset, your frame of mind, to start embracing challenges, not avoiding them. There's a lot of difficult things in your life, and guess what? In mine too, and everyone else around you. We're all going through difficult things. But whether you're going through it with focus, clarity, tenacity, determination, or you're literally just getting drugged through the mud and just suffering, man, suffering in ways that you ain't got to suffer. You are tougher than that. There is an absolute BAMF warrior inside of you. That is another part of the results kill excuses culture, is that BAMF warrior mindset. What is it to be a BAMF warrior? It's not that you're the most invincible, unconquerable, never giving up, never having a bad day type of personality. That's not even the spirit of a warrior. The true spirit of a warrior is that when you get knocked down, guess what? You get back up, you dust off, and you keep going. That is the warrior mindset. Will you join me in believing that you have that in you? And here I am to help cheer you on, coach you, guide you, mentor you, encourage you, inspire you. The only thing I can't do is the work. I can't do your work. I got to do my work, right? And you got to do your work. And if you do your work and I do my work and they do their work, man, this world's going to become a much prosperous, beautiful place. Be a part of this. Be a part of this evolution of humanity. It's here and now. It's right here and right now. Today is such a symbolic day, because it's a day of life first and foremost. And we're given an opportunity. What you do today will show up tomorrow and the next day and the next day. And again, there's a 90-day rule. What you're doing today is going to literally reveal itself in 90 days. So if you make a commitment right now, mid-November, to lock in for the next 90 days, that gets you through mid-February. You're already in 2025 in terms of results. How many of you actually realize that? That 2025 is already here. What you do today, if you exercise today, guess what? That's already starting the middle of February is when that's going to show up. You work the next day, the next day, the next day. In 2 more weeks, you're already hitting what results you're going to start really seeing and feeling in March if you stick with it. And this is what throws so many people off, is like, you want the stars to align. The stars are aligned. The stars have always been aligned. You got a shitty hand, guess what? You got the whole deck. It's not cheating for you to go grab your royal flush and say, okay, I'm a winner now. Let's win. Let's win. Let's do winning things. Let's do winning activities. Let's look at myself in the mirror. That's what all it takes. That is the most courageous thing that you could do today, is start to look at yourself in the mirror. I mean, I'm talking literally, but also figuratively. Look at yourself. Disconnect from who you are and look at yourself. What results do you have? And what results do you want? And I know that most people want more out of life. And guess what? I'm here to tell you, you're worthy of more. But you absolutely have to become more. You have to. And you can. But you have to start working on the self-image, the critical, negative self-talk that you have. And a lot of that is healing these emotional wounds. You probably, I highly encourage and recommend getting professional medical help, getting a therapist, getting a counselor. I don't like so much the pills. I'm a doing life on life's terms type person, whether it's prescription shit or illegal shit or, socially acceptable shit. I'm a swerve on that. I believe that we have everything we need right here as we are, if we are willing to cleanse and clear and live a clean and clear life. Eat clean, think clean thoughts, have clear focus, take action. Right? Heal your wounds mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and physically. Take extreme ownership over your life. Right your wrongs. Reconcile with people you've hurt. Seek forgiveness. Give forgiveness. Show love. Show kindness. It's the most beautiful thing. To be able to be the light in this world. There's a light inside of you. Why are you covering it up? Because someone told you you weren't good enough way back in the day. Someone tried to dim your light. That's what happened to me. So I've always kind of kept myself a little restrained, and I'm done with that. I'm done. I'm done with that. I'm gonna shine as bright as possible, right? And it's gonna be just like that, If it makes you squint, it's okay. If it makes you afraid, that's okay. Respond. If you are hearing this message and it's resonating with you, respond. Type in Results Kill Excuses into your app store. Download the app. There's some new features coming. If you've already downloaded the app, I'm opening up the community section so we can start having some private dialogues, talking about the different courses that are in there. We can start connecting. I'm going to start doing some private lives that are only going to be available there. And so it's a beautiful thing for us to build out a community of like-minded BAMF warriors that are set on self-improvement, self-development, building each other up, holding each other accountable. It's a beautiful thing. This is really a positive way to use social media, right? To use the technology. Right? Immerse yourself in your self-improvement, in your self-development. And it starts with releasing the self-destruction, saying, I'm ready to be self-made, I'm going to self-rescue. And then you start going into self-discovery, self-development, self-improvement, which leads to self-mastery. Healing your emotional, mental, spiritual, and physical wounds. Trusting yourself. Feeling whole and complete. Healing the connection with you and your inner child. I had a beautiful coaching call yesterday and we were connecting with the inner child. It was so beautiful. And if you're someone that is really ready to take that leap of faith, reach out to me. I appreciate everybody that's reached out to me thus far. It's been beautiful. It really is. The calling of my life is to serve you, to give back. And if you're someone that is really serious and ready and just feels like you need a little bit of guidance and mentoring, I'm willing to give you a free coaching call like legit strategy session, something that you can run with, hit me up. resultskillexcuses@gmail.com. We'll set up a time and we'll connect. Beyond that, download the app. Comment down below. Share your story. Be a part of this conversation. Share the message. Like the message. Purchase some merchandise. resultskillexcuses.com. I love all the support. I appreciate the support. That's all about reciprocity. And I'm just going to keep getting back on here to inspire you, to encourage you, to clap for you, to cheer for you. I'll help you. I'll pick you up, but I can't carry you. I can't do the work. That's the only thing I can't do for you, is to do the work. You got to be self-made. You got to want it. You got to be sick and tired of feeling sick and tired. And there has to be something inside of you that says, I want more. Thus, I'm ready to become more. I want a better life. I'm ready to become better. It's in you. Look in the mirror. Look within. Stop with the looking out the window and getting distracted. Figure out what truly matters to you and focus on that. Let everything else fade. Things that don't matter, please don't waste your time on it. And that's a tough thing to even sit back and really analyze. How much time we distract ourselves from the things. And it's like, why are you distracting yourself? You're distracting yourself because that's an avoidant habit. That's another trauma response. You have resistance, so you're like, I'm gonna do what's easy versus what is gonna challenge me. The message is challenging. The life is challenging. I can tell you that you're up for the challenge. Join me. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for everyone that's been subscribing and liking the message. Comment down below. Share your story. Thank you guys. I'll see you on the next one. I love you. Have a beautiful day. You know the drill. Results kill excuses, because if it was easy, it won't be worth it. Greg's out.